Yitzhak Hershkowitz has long been fighting to regain his land in Jerusalem from Arab squatters. Today, the battle for the land continued. In the Beit Zafafa neighborhood of Jerusalem, there is a piece of property which has been in dispute for the past 16 years.
When my client bought this piece of property in 1988, this was on the hillside high above what is the Arab area of Beit Zafafa. And Beit Zafafa has grown up the hill in a very luxurious way. The property is in really a prime area. You see it's got a fantastic view of Yerushalayim. It's an extremely valuable piece of property as it's turned out.
In 1988, Yitzhak Hershkowitz bought a piece of land in Jerusalem, but it was not until 1992 that Hershkowitz was able to come to Israel, only to discover his property now had Arab squatters.
When I took the case in 1992, I thought, naively, that this was a matter that would take 60 days, 90 days, maximum 6 months. I mean, we have an owner with tabu, with the highest level of land registration. We have squatters who aren't legal residents of the country at all. 60 days, I thought. It's been in court now for 16 years.
During the past 16 years, Hershkowitz has seemingly won case after case in court, only to be stymied by police refusal to cooperate or being forced to again prove his claims in the courts.
We have court orders of eviction that the police have found every reason not to enforce and not to assist my client in enforcing. We have court orders to seize their sheep and goats, to pay for things that they have been ordered by the court to pay. We have orders of seizure that the police have been totally uncooperative in. They've claimed they don't have manpower, but they have hundreds of agents to send in to evacuate Jews from property. I am shocked by the whole notion that the police can demand that the client pay the police to carry out a court order, that the police do not cooperate with carrying out a court order. The courts themselves don't seem to care. And I'm totally shocked that a system claims to be a system of law, democracy, and so forth, that this can happen. 16 years to evict illegal squatters on registered land.
The most pressing question raised by the Hershkowitz case is if this dispute is an isolated incident or part of a widespread phenomena.
I have come to the conclusion, I've been practicing law in this country since 1986, more than 20 years, and I've come to the conclusion that there is no rule of law. No, the law is enforced unevenly, in a discriminatory way, specifically against Jewish nationalists, religious Jews, and especially Jews who live in Judea, Samaria, and used to live in Gaza.